Yeah, would you get to the bordello?
This is going to be a real, what's it called, picky question, but does that count as a short rest? Since we're just walking?
No, because you are still physically active.
Yeah.
But when you get to the bordello, they're like already prepared something for you. Like clearly, Sura has like introduced you and says, "Okay, when these guys come, make sure that they get the best room and all that."
Okay. How many of the prostitutes will Kazimir be using to go into the prison?
Oh, so Megan, you're like all of them. Probably 6 girls and 2 guys.
Okay, so
and 1 Davree.
8 in total. I will give them all 20 gold pieces each.
Oh, what's this for? One of the girls asks.
That is just for you to spend and to thank you for.
It's
taking one from the scene. She's
for
like,
everything.
essentially.
Okay, so basically, it was exactly the same view.
Yeah.
This feels familiar.
Except less.
Yeah, less stony.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you're the only one who gets anything.
No. All the prostitutes that are being used get 20 gold levels.
Okay, girls. You hear Kazimir says, I think it's time for you to, take one for the team.
You go, girl.
Yeah.
We should
work that body.
Sneak ahead, right?
We sneak after them, so we can.
Right.
So the plan is that when I go in, I'll send a short message to just let you know that we're in, so you can begin your assault then after.
Very well. Well, I wish you. No, Kazimir is not walking along. He will stay behind, or in case trouble arises, he can aid you later on, or at least give you shelter.
Yeah.
To continue finagling, is there a short rest between?
You can easily take a short rest before heading out.
Thank you. I'm going to take a short rest then.
How many of our hit dice did we regain?
During the
long rest.
Long rest, you regain everything.
Okay, cool. I think I just need some.
So
11.
Soul is still alive. That's impressive.
I like the idea of a counter assassin that might be using that.
Yeah, cool.
Actually, I'm just so happy that I could use mending for something useful, because the last time I used it was Ears that just wrecked his floor.
No, the demon that Ears summoned.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. That was just a stupid reason to use mending.
Well, so you head out. You two are just essentially bodyguards for the girls, or
No.
and guards.
We're following them stealthily.
Okay.
And waiting like outside until we get the message from Davree that the coast is clear. And
Cool. So make a stuff check.
Pass without a trace.
Is it still active from?
No, because it only lasts an hour.
Yeah.
So I'll just, before we went out, I'll just cast that again, just so we have that active, and then a stealth check. Unnatural 20.
Oh, that's still wait. I rolled a 2, but plus 12.
22.
So 14, so 24 still.
Pass without a trace is actually good.
Essentially, you see Aurora like drop a knife. Ting, ting, ting. No, nobody saw it. Anyway.
I imagine that Aurora drops a knife. It's like, oh, okay. And she bends to pick it up like 30 times, kind of fall out of her.
No. I can't because I'm just using my.
Infinitive braces.
I mean, Aurora doesn't have cleavage. She has a cleaver.
Can I cut them? Okay. But nobody notices. Even you guys don't see them. It's like, are they even following us at this point?
Okay. As we.
I take it as a good sign, because if I've spotted them, then they've done goof.
And essentially, you arrive at the prison and you see one of the more appealing girls. Knocks on, they can do the whole presses up. And one of the prison wardens like looking up. Yeah, they don't say.
Hello. We are here entertainment for the night.
What?
There's an old saying.
And you can see he's like, did you remember it's my birthday? And you can see another one's like, I totally remember it.
I make eye contact with us. Yes, he did. You have a great friend. Come on, girls, guys, come in. Enter. And I start like commanding the room, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm putting on the whole host thing.
Find some bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Getting music going.
Yeah, of course, we've gotten a
and at this point, basically what you see is that the room you entered is part of an L part section with like prison cells already there. So you actually see some of the prisons that are poking head out like, oh, nice.
A room with a view.
Well, everyone, I think that this night is a go.
Yes. Okay. As we try to enter and everything, I will keep a lookout for any place that we can have a quick exit.
Yeah, certainly.
Do I need to make some check for her?
Yeah, make an investigation check. Let's see.
Investigation. Oh.
Do we need to roll to get in?
24.
We will get to that.
Alright.
24.
Yeah.
Essentially, it looks like a rectangular building. The roof is also just flat, essentially.
Yeah.
But there is like an elevated part, like a hedge almost around the roof, where you can clearly see this because the guards can be stationed up there. There's no guard at this point of the or night. You can also see there is a small
hatch.
Yeah, exactly. Leading clearly downstairs.
We will climb up to the roof and let him sneakily make our way down that hatch.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand. Whoever is opening the hatch.
That'll probably be you.
Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. That is still 16.
You're just about to open it because you can see it's not locked. Then you're like, no, wait a moment, and then you find a bottle and you probably has some oil or something, and then you put it on.
The hinges, yeah.
Hinges, because this is clearly this is old and it will sound like a dog in heat.
Yeah.
So. And you start to hear laughter and so forth coming from downstairs, like, okay, seems plan is working.
Yeah. Should we keep it open or close it again? Close it. Yes. Okay. What do we see?
What?
What do I see?
What do my elven eyes see, Benny?
We're gonna break out and run out of prison.
Yeah, nothing's gonna go wrong.
Nope.
Why would it? You're doing a great job.
You're doing
in the lobby.
Yeah, no, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I'm being fun. I'm throwing some shade.
Okay, so this is what essentially you see. This is the staircase from the hatch. Then you see there's clearly a staircase leading downwards on the below ground. There's a prison cells here.
Yeah.
On each side there's a prisoner here, here, and here.
Yeah.
Davree and party are focusing over here, and they are slowly making their way over here to clear what is in office.
Okay, so they're slowly making their way into there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You from where there is essentially a wall, a brick wall, so they can't see you if you're behind.
Yeah.
In order for you to make from where you are down to the staircase, you will have to expose yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it seem like all of them are just going into the office?
Yeah, they seem to be reading an orgy at this point.
Because then we'll just
Then we
wait.
just wait.
Just for a brief moment.
Yeah.
I mean, considering the layout here, I think I kind of start not pushing, but I start drawing things in.
You do realize that one of the prisoners, prison ones, gets up and clearly is going to make his usual round.
I kind of set things in motion so that the couple, like each guard, like 2 girls on them or 2 guys, whatever they want, or guy and girl, I don't care. And then
I'm also going to say this is a Warforged warden. Because that makes sense. They have Warforges in the armor, and the Warforge doesn't need to sleep. So.
Okay. Okay, I need to understand Warforged exactly. Is there
fantasy robots?
Yeah. They are sentient constructs, essentially.
So they are sentient.
Yeah.
All right. I approach. Are these pleasures not to your liking?
The carnal pleasures of organics do not fit me.
No, but that's not to say that there aren't other pleasures to experience in the world.
True. Duty. Completing the job.
Come now, it's very, very.
And starts to take a step, and you start to like.
I'm kind of stepping in front and performing very much. Come now, there are a myriad of ways to entertain oneself.
Would you not like to experience the humanoid condition? Yeah, but make a performance check to see.
And I'll use additional, like, there's even just something as simple as having a discourse with a stranger can completely change your perspective of the world. So just a straight up performance check. I think I'll keep that. That is a 21.
21. You not only do you catch the attention of this Warforged completely, he doesn't realize the world around him. Also, the prisoners inside the cells are also like, I never actually thought of that.
I mean, I'm basically preaching at this point.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the beauty of.
And again, you two do realize this is probably the best time we have if we want to go downstairs.
I love that the prisoners are like, I'm getting executed tomorrow, but I mean, I've never thought about that before.
Yeah, okay.
I guess life is kind of beautiful.
And it's...
Make our way downstairs, or... Yeah.
Making our way downstairs. Yeah, again, you don't even need to roll a subject, because nobody realizes what is happening.
Yeah.
And downstairs you do see a couple of guys. Let's see, which one do you see?
Guards? No guards?
No guards. That's why one of them was patrolling at this point. Let's see here.
Sure, more prisoners.
Oh, sorry. There is one guard. I've completely forgotten. The Farak, the one you were told about earlier. And you see he's in the midst of beating a half-orc.
Okay. He's very much not aware.
He's not aware of you yet. And besides the half-orc, you see that getting beaten the bloody hell out of him. You see a male halfling, a male wood elf, and a male goblin, and a male hobgoblin.
Prisoners.
All prisoners, yeah.
Alright.
Quick question, how do my boots of haste work? Because there's once per rest. Does it specify if it's long or short rest?
I believe it's long rest. We agreed upon.
I look at Aurora like... charm person.
Very well.
And if not, I'm not ready.
So charm person, so it has to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. That's not his strong suit.
And and if it fails, it's charmed by me for an hour.
Cool. The creature you are casting this on is an Aurelian, which is essentially a half ogre. And what did you say?
The 16.
16. It just makes it. It had rolled an 18 and has -2 to wisdom.
Dang it.
So he's like,
Hey, wait, wait a minute, what's going on?
and he's roll initiative. Again, and you get your sneak attack.
Oh.
Martin Mina,
Yeah. Okay.
4.
Okay. So you get the first attack, Aurora.
Yep. With my daggers.
With my dagger.
Remove my razor daggers.
Natural 20 with sneak attack. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna take that one first.
Yep. Totally makes sense.
That's okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. So that's 6 double, which is 12.
Yep.
Plus 22 plus 26, 29 points of damage on the first one. And the second one, I rolled a 16 on the dice and it's so that is 25.
Yes, he's gonna use one of his legendary action to move towards you as you hit him. He doesn't attack you, but he just in your face as soon as you hit him.
Yes. And then 9 points of damage for the second
cool.
attack.
Now it's your turn.
Better make him silent.
Damn it, okay.
I'm gonna fucking break you, mate.
Break you, mate.
You see the blood from the prison on his knuckles that just joins together with the blood from that gushing out from the dagger wounds.
I have to try charm person again because my spells are so loud.
And he has advantage because you're in combat with him as far as you leave.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
Aren't you still up on the stairs?
So he has to succeed on a wisdom 16.
That's gonna be 17. So my head is.
Dang it.
Okay, only because he rolled an advantage. Otherwise, he.
Yeah. I mean, the trouble is I have nothing that.
And from what you can gather downstairs here, you can't hear anything happening up there. So essentially, this is where you can torture people without causing trouble to.
Oh, okay.
Well then,
Again, for instance, you cannot hear the partnering going on.
Then I think for my bonus action,
you didn't hear him starting to pump this guy.
Then I think for my bonus action, I'll have to turn into an earth elemental.
Yes!
Because if the beating starts, I'm gonna be in on it.
Yeah.
I'll get to you later.
So it sounds like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come at me, big boy.
Yes, he's gonna attack you twice. The first one is gonna be a total of 21 to hit.
Hits.
You need to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
It's gonna be an acrobatics. 15.
15 is not enough.
Oh.
And the second one is 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so you take a total of...
And can you dodge?
Yeah, you can easily do so. I just need to roll for both punch attacks. The first one deals a total of 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that halved?
If that's the first attack you do.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
And then you're grappled.
Yeah.
Then you take an additional 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he essentially punches you in the face as he's grabbing you by the throat, and you can feel him squeezing it.
Yeah. Is that all you got?
Then it's your turn.
Yeah, I can still access my diamond.
At the start of your turn, you take an additional 2d8 as he's strangling you.
Okay.
That's gonna be...
Stop, please. You're turning me on.
You take a total of 14 points of damage as he's just crunching down on you.
I will conjure a dagger in each hand and stab his hands.
That doesn't count as an escape, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. That's what's easily accessible. Okay, that's 3, that is... That's 12?
Doesn't hit. Oh, it's basically...
17?
He moves you from one side to the other, like...
17?
Yeah, that hits.
7 points of damage.
7 points. Okay. He's gonna use one of his 2 legendary actions to cross-counter, meaning when he's hit by a melee attack, he gets another attack to you.
No worries.
But that's only gonna be 11.
Yep.
So...
Still alive?
No, again, you don't take damage, it's 11 against your AC.
Oh, miss.
So essentially he's about to punch you and then you just put up the dagger in front of you like...
Stop that.
Well, yeah. That was his legendary action.
Yeah.
Then it is Naeris the Destroyer.
In the blue corner. I'll just glide up to him and slam him twice with my stony fists. And this time, Naeris is not crying.
She's laughing.
Hannah, that was a D12. Ooh, that's not very good. Would a 12 hit?
Nope. Essentially, you're about to punch, and then he just takes Naeris Aurora in front of him, like using her as a shield.
Now Naeris is crying again.
Okay, then it's his turn again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he's gonna attack you twice.
Yeah.
And because he's a pommel master, he gets advantage on his attacks when his creature is grappled.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
That's gonna be 24 on first attack.
Hey, that's actually what Davree was thinking, expecting it at some point.
Oh yeah, I mean it's...
And even higher for the second.
Yeah.
So you take a total of, let's see, that's going to be 13 points bludgeoning on the first attack,
Yeah, half.
which half to 7.
Yeah.
No, 6, sorry. And the second one will be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Then it's your turn. You feel the hand squeeze again.
Can I break the grapple?
Yes, certainly after the start of your turn, so we just need to roll.
Are you about to go down?
That's gonna be
Faith, so.
14 points of bludgeoning damage as the hands once again.
Okay. I can teleport like this.
Yeah! I was like, you got totally gonna do that on yesterday.
Yes. And then it's just the dagger. Boom.
Cool.
That's 17.
17. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Do you
I'm
get...
like, you weren't expecting that?
Wow, all night, lovely lady.
Fuck. I don't like men.
Yeah. And the first attack, essentially you do, he uses a legendary action to move up against towards you again.
Okay.
Without throwing an attack opportunity.
Yeah.
Bring it. Lovely.
I'm trying!
Again, you're standing behind him like... Naeris, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll try slamming him again. Alright, so one is a 20 something. And the other is 16.
Davree, I would like you to roll a performance check to see, because when she starts to punch things, the whole building starts to shake and you need to like... so, have you heard the one about the priest and the...
The lowest is 16, by the way.
Yeah, both hits.
Alright. So...
Natural 20.
Okay, so even though glasses start to jump into you manage like... Shouldn't we drop our clothes at this point?
18 points of damage total.
Cool. At the point you hit him, something clicks inside his brain. He starts to froth. His eyes actually almost turn blood red.
Oh, he's raging.
Yeah.
And he uses second leg direction, the only he has for me, to make a cross counter attack next to you.
Alright.
But 18 points, right?
Yeah, 18 points total.
Oh, good.
So he's gonna cross counter you. That's gonna be 15 against your AC.
No! Actually.
No, because you're made of rock. So he does, and blood starts to gush from his knuckles like.
I'm actually surprisingly hard
to hit and damage. And then he turns towards you, Aurora, again. And the hands. He doesn't have that advantage anymore because you're not grappled. So the first attack is going to be 21.
Hits. Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. So you take 4 points after your uncanny. And you need to make an escape DC 16. So roll either athletics or acrobatics.
16.
So you just managed. That's the first attack.
Get your hands off me, you dirty ape!
Second attack is gonna be 20. And you need to make a secondary escape attempt. And that's gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you still up?
Someone needs to sneeze.
And he grapples you. And Aurora, it's your turn. He squeezes.
I'm unconscious.
Okay, how's this dude looking right now?
You've done a significantly amount of damage on him.
Right.
And he looks towards you, Naeris, still squeezing on Aurora's unconscious body at this point.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Pummel the guy. Wow. So I'm assuming that
The AC you want to hit is 14.
no.
So once again, he takes up Aurora, uses her shields.
8.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Aurora.
I'm unconscious, so I need to make a death save, right?
He squeezes on you. You take 2 death saves.
Oh dear.
And then it's your turn, and he squeezes again. Take an additional 2 death save.
So I'm dead.
You're dead.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Naeris, it's your turn.
Poopsie.
Pummel again.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do. So, 1 is definitely a hit.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
14.
You hit the second one.
Oh, I hit with.
Yeah.
Alright. So the first attack would be. Plus, what's the. Alright, so that's 17 points with the first attack.
Yeah.
And 13.
So
With the second.
13 total, right?
No.
Yeah, 17, 13, 30
Yeah.
total.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Ordinarily, you would have killed him at this point, but because he's in a rage, only half damage.
Yeah. That is understandable.
Then he's gonna try to pummel you.
Well, he can certainly try, but I'm maybe not rules-wise enraged right now. But
he doesn't hit, or rather he hits you, but it's like a child punching a wall. Nothing happens, and you just.
I have an escape plan.
God damn! Alright, I'll hit with the first one.
Dancing one?
Yeah.
Oh, and the second. God damn it. So here we have 17 with the first attack.
Yeah.
And that would be 14 with the second.
31 total.
Yeah.
31 total.
15 halved.
15 half, yep. Okay, he's down to single digits. He's gonna use his legendary action on both times to make cross counters. Natural 20 on one of them, the other one doesn't hit.
Right.
And he does a total of 19 points of damage, half to 8. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I have resistance to...
Yeah, that's why I'm saying the 19 in total.
So, he gives me a grand total of what, 8?
No.
Oh, 9.
19. Yeah.
Well, thankfully we're at the point of the game now where resurrection or raise dead or...
Yeah, you don't have you haven't purchased the diamond to do it, so.
No, but it's more easily available than...
Yeah, exactly. It's doable.
5 levels.
My turn?
Yeah.
Natural 8. I mean, I
How do you want to kill him?
Alright, actually, I would like to pummel him so hard that it almost heals the half-orc that he was beating on before.
Wait, are you like rock or can you like mold yourself?
I'm...
He's essentially a
Rock,
solid matter.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
like
but he
matter.
can mold himself because he can like.
Yeah, we can traverse through solid
Okay,
ground.
for narratively, I imagine that he basically just like jams your fist down his mouth and then turns to mud and just fills his entire body with mud.
that's fine. You turn
And then just
perfect.
and then
First
solidify
like
it and
pinata.
rip out.
Yeah. Oh, that's like Mortal Kombat is.
And then, actually, what I would like to do, once I'm sure he's dead, is just drop the wild shape, go to check on Aurora, and just blow my horn so he can hear it.
With my natural 20 on persuasion, could I have kind of like set in motion these thoughts themselves?
Yeah, you're basically like, wait, are we everyone here? And it's like, well, there's still the commander downstairs. Well, I'll go fetch him.
Yeah.
Are you sure I don't need to?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll
Yeah.
you just consider this. If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, why aren't you fucking at this party?
Det var så Lomme Sofia. Davree. But we can use like, and you see this hulking brute that's blood smeared up across both hands, and you can see it's basically cradling at Aurora.
No, I dropped the wild shape.
Okay, so,
Okay.
so
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, but still, you're still
Yeah.
Naeris, Aurora.
He's not breathing.
Okay. All right. We have to continue with the mission. We will get her back once we're done. But right now, we have to get everyone out of here.
Naeris is crying again.
Okay, and you see the wood elf, fairly muscular. So these tattoos covering his whole body, and this almost Scottish-esque attire at his little torso.
Fang, please.
He's unconscious on the floor. That's the half-orc.
Okay, good.
And you see the wood elf start to do some hand gestures, and
That was second mate.
that's the halfling. And you see the male goblin, who's called Minced, looks towards him and says, he say that He's Gillerus, second command. We would like to. Oh, we will help you get out.
Good. We can use it right now.
Gillerus will carry
Aurora.
that thing.
Good.
Common is not my first speaking thing.
Alright. What is the... can we get out another way, or do we need to dig an exit?
There's a hatch.
Okay.
In the roof.
Alright. Well, get everyone upstairs. I'm going to... Wait, this is the captain, right?
Yeah, and you see that...
I'm going to search his body for the keys.
Yeah, again, you easily find it. It's no problem. Right?
Great. Yeah.
And you see the halfling, Davree, gets up, like, and he wrenches from praying. He's like, "Oh, son of a goat!" and makes his way towards the captain and casts Cure Wounds in order to revive him or move him from unconsciousness.
I want you all to go with Naeris.
Ah, Davree! Excellent! So, made my daring escape plan work? Not quite, sir. These guys helped.
Yeah. I'm going to be, hi, Davree
Captain Fang.
Very nice to meet you. I'm going to make a dick move and pull my dick card now and say that everyone shuts up. Because right now our team member is dead. So that kind of takes priority. So,
of course.
I want everyone to follow Naeris. Naeris, you lead them.
Davree, who is this guy?
I know. I'm the person who's saving you, along with Naeris. And
Splendid! I'll make you first mate of my crew.
Right, we'll get to that later. Will you lead them out? I will. I'll get the rest of the people out and send them upstairs. And can you get everyone out of here? I don't know if you need polymorph giant eagles, maybe transform giant eagles.
I can transform one into a giant eagle, but that's it.
And then yourself, right?
No, because I used my wild save already.
Don't you have 2?
Elementals cost 2.
Oh shit. Okay.
But don't worry about it.
Okay. Can I send the remaining 4 prisoners up to you guys as well, and you can get them out of here?
Yes.
And I'll make sure the prostitutes get out of here.
Yeah.
Wait, there's prostitutes. Okay.
We'll get on that later.
Yeah, certainly.
So I'm gonna make my way upstairs again.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Mascara's running.
And then I'm going to, as I pass by the cell, I'm going to slip the key to the prisoner there, and I'm going to say, "Get to the roof." Get the rest of them out here. Get to the roof.
Certainly.
And then I'm going to gather the robot and say, "Now I know you aren't for the carnal pleasures, but let me tell you, just the experience of it is something that you have to try in life. Trust me. Come along, please."
It seems awfully moist and sweaty.
It's worth it.
Fair enough.
And I lead him into the room and then shut the door.
Naeris is just leading them towards the roof, but just keeping within reach of Aurora at all times.
The mute wood elf essentially is cradling her.
Mm. Yeah, but then Naeris is still.
But he's making sure that you are.
But then leading them to the roof. Ordered them prisoners.
Cool. And one of the prisoners that Davree helped escape, like, should we bar the door and just torch this place down?
No, there are still people in there. We have still people.
Fair enough.
In there.
Hey, I'm just asking, man. I'm totally not in here for arson. Not in here for arson.
I tell them the where to go, where to meet up with us, and then I'm sort of checking if they can get there on their own.
You guess from the crew that from the Burning Unicorn, Davree and Gillerus is probably the most proficient in this sort of thing. Captain Fang is more like, everything just worked off splendid for me. I don't know how.
Do I get the sense that they can?
None of them are locals, but the prisoners that Davree helped escape are locals.
Alright, so if they stay as a group.
Yeah. They will be able to make it.
Alright.
So essentially you can say, meet us up at Kelvin Fischer or meet us somewhere nearby in Kelvin Fischer so we don't...
Exactly, because I'll do that and then I'll polymorph into a giant eagle and carry her back to our... And just, when I get there, shout for help as much as I can. I mean, not that I think it can do anything, but...
just so you're aware, you do know how heal spells work. The sooner you try to resurrect her, the better. But
yeah, that's also why I want to fly her back to the...
Because I believe, like, revivification is 1 minute.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have any of those spells, so that's why I have to fly her back to someone who might.
Davree, you're still...
I get my hook on. I mean, why
And you see-
why waste a perfectly good orgy?
And essentially, you see just the Warford sitting in the corner, looking back. Basically, as if he's waiting at the dentist, like sometimes cocking his head to the side, like confused, like, is that thing supposed to go in there?
Now, Karis, right? Karis, am I correct in assuming you have a vibrate function? Let's introduce you to the girls.
God damn it. Yeah, but again, you get your groove on, and essentially when everything is done, you're just ushered out.
Yep.
And then someone's like, well, did the captain never
I
turn
make sure
on?
to get all the girls out, and then get across.
And it was like, okay, you hear starting to hear something. Where did the captain actually go? He plans to be the first in these things. And he's like,
once, like I said, once I get back to the HQ, I sort of gently put Aurora down and just get out of the polymorph shape and just wildly shout for anyone who can revive and.
as still present at Kelm is Kelm himself. It's Hannah and Wilbur. None of them can cast magic.
Do you know anyone who can? Anyone who can help? It's urgent.
Well, I guess that the priest at Virago's church would be the best. But I don't know if they can revive the dead. I'm sorry, friend.
Help me get her there, then. We have to try.
Okay, put her in the coach. Yeah, and you gets a coach out. Wilbur gets up like. It's a Bombay riot. These streets were not. These streets were not made for fast riding in a coach. But you managed to do so.
Yeah.
And like, and you see the twins, Rose and Isabel. That's what their name. And you can see both of them in that creepy horror-esque. Both of them open the door. Hello. What's the matter, my child?
Aurora is dead. Can you do anything? Please, anything.
Bring her to the table where we will start to see. You probably need the necessary spell components.
We are willing to pay. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Do I join in at some point?
I guess
probably not.
Well, actually, I guess
unless you would gather at the church.
But I mean,
I would.
No way.
Okay. I don't know anyone of the church because here's my thing, and I was I know this sounds a little metagame, but I was actually thinking it before you mentioned Church of Virago, and that was that I might think if there isn't anyone there, then I would go to the Church of Virago, since that's my church and everything. So, but it's your call.
Again, I would say, but it wouldn't be a far-fetched idea to think, okay, the only thing that probably could bring back that person would be a priest of some
but otherwise,
powers.
aren't you with Kazimir?
No.
But can you cast sending a message?
No, only sending.
So you can't really.
Okay. Isabel, the blonde-haired, I believe, or is it the black-haired?
I guess you could. You could
the black-haired.
call with your horn, and I could hear where it's coming from.
Yeah, I'll do that. But it's sort of sporadic because I'm thinking at this moment Naeris is not thinking that clearly.
No, very well. Isabel, the black-haired twin, tells you that they will need a diamond at least worth 1,000 GP, which the spell consumes.
What do I have?
I don't believe you have the necessary.
No, I don't think
I'm gonna say they probably have this, but they will only part with it if you are willing to pay for it.
I'll part with it.
Okay. And then would we need to ask...
1,000 you said?
1,000, yes. They cast a spell, essentially just in the moment when Davree enters the room, like hair, sweat just mixed together, and in that moment you see a beaming light coming out of nowhere, and it is radiant, it's beautiful, it changes color as it lights down, and you see Aurora like...
What happened?
So, just so you know...
Yeah, it has some side effects, doesn't it?
Yes, Resurrection has a couple of side effects.
No, herpes.
First of all, you have -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. And every time the target finishes a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears. So that essentially means you need 4 days rest in order to fully recover.
Yeah, that was saving throws, ability, and
ability checks.
Okay.
So essentially everything involving a d20 roll.
Yep.
I drop the knees by nearby altar and pray, do a prayer as I'm fixing my how I look.
I mean, essentially, I like to imagine that you kneel down, start to pray, and then the 2 twins start to actually cast spells to like restore your hair to beautiful. Your dress gets unsticky again.
Naeris just hugs Aurora, but just not too tightly because that's probably triggering bad memories.
Not around the neck.
What happened?
You died. Yes, dead. I wouldn't cry this much if it wasn't real death.
Is Eos here?
No.
She just goes a bit away and then it's just like sitting down and shaking and trying to talk to Vesh.
Yeah, certainly.
Like, what happened? Did you believe what happened? Just trying to make sense and asking him if he helped bring her back and where was her brother and just asking every question.
And for the first time in a long time since your connection with Vesh, it's not the fact that he doesn't respond, but it's the first time you felt ever so alone when he doesn't. It's like being in a void, that you're all alone, and to stare at your own mortality straight in the face, knowing that you had no means of escape, that it's only due to the fact that powerful mages were in town, is the only thing that prevented you from dying totally. The fact that you has just lost your brother, essentially, for the second time in your life, don't know where he is. It's
mental breakdown time.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
yeah, you can just hear like sort of like screeches coming from Aurora, and she's just like shaking and crying and screaming and trying to pull out her hair and everything. So yeah.
Do you need anything, Aurora?
You go on, please.
Okay.
I'm just praying, thanking Vlaka for the gift, because I know that's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big deal.
Appreciate it there.
At that moment, Sura also arrives at the scene. And she's like, I heard that. And then she looks towards and can see Aurora's like, oh, thank God. I heard the worst, that you didn't all make it.
That was actually also true for a brief moment.
Well, at least the silver lining is that, well, we screwed fate over once. That's nice. So, did you succeed in rescuing the prisoners?
Yes, our mission was a success.
Good. Well, at least now you know what we're struggling against here.
Yes. If you'll excuse us, I think maybe we should rest for now.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. I just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah.
Probably head back to Cullen when you're ready. I'll have the coach guarded until you decide to.
I want to go home.
Yeah, let's go.
And essentially you all join inside the coach, and this is a quiet ride. It's like you're all just staring into your own hands, essentially. It's been a while since one of you actually, again, I'm going to say that close to death, but actually the last time that happened, that was Spark, and Spark was a unique fellow. He was somewhat in the, well, maybe it was for the best. You can, exactly. Again, as you're like, oh, I still don't wearing armor, I'm wearing a dress.
I'm assuming that this is the first time where death really hits the group. I mean, at least that's for Naeris. This is probably the first person she's that close to dying.
You saw her die right in front of your eyes, unable to do anything.
Yeah,
that is.
This is not my first time at the rodeo.
And I think this is probably where we should leave things off. You returning back to Cullen's home, rest, think about what next to do. You have already succeeded in 2 of your 3 goals.
Yeah.
You have allied yourself with cultists within the swamp. You have rescued the crew of the burning unicorn. Everything.
Everything's coming up.
Everything's lining up.
No issues or problems at all.
Hey, I didn't say that.
No unintended consequences of any of our actions.
Well. If it is the consequences of my own actions.
This isn't by chance a leveling up session, is it?
This you have leveled up because you completed both goals. So level.
I'm going up now then.
Thanks for listening. The intro music was by Fischer, whereas the outro music was by Martin Kerr. The other pieces which are mentioned in the description down below were by Kevin MacLeod and Enda Genye. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we hope to see you again in Doraken.